Tonight, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight, it's the 512th and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team. On first down, Gibson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
That's good.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
Entering
Two touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll get this to Sharp on the jet sweep. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Wide receiver, the ball carrier.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Thrown to the sideline. And
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And it's 3-0 Washington. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down, Winston. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
At the 35-yard line.
A second down throw for Winston. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 18. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He'll return it from the 6. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A first down throw for Winston. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Here's Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Chase Young. Looking to throw on second down. Winston, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And some room to work. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
At their own 26.
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And right now, a lot to like on that screen. They've wrapped up the division, currently sitting in the number 2 spot. But remember, that no longer means a bye into the divisional round.
No, partner, you're right. They made that change for the 2020 season. So being in the number 1 spot is the ultimate deal. Used to be the top 2. Got those opening weekend buys. Now it's just number 1. But still, a lot at stake, as you mentioned. They could end up with 2, possibly 3 home games if things shake out correctly and they continue to win in the playoffs.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Cowboys will extend their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look through.
He's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play. Big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like 2 boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boo Boot Hill, baby.
A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Jameis now on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as
Depth chart. Entering depth chart screen 1. AHD selected. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 3. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 1. FWR selected. Slot 3. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 4. Slot 1. Slot 5. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 5. Slot 1. Slot 4. Slot 5. Slot 6. Slot 1. And resume.
Step aside here in this second quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Number 20.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their...
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw again. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. That good for 19 yards. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Caught at the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come upon halftime here, and there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is Tony Pollard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
25-yard line.
That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
39-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jonnu Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Prater for the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Now Pollard. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Jameis Winston and company heading back onto the field now. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people. No errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things.
First down.
That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Jameis to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside.
Winston's pass.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 32-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
From the 24, Winston throwing middle, and it's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Here's Pollard. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense set to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
Washington 20.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
His throw incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
And 1 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jalen Smith, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
First down, Cowboys.
First down, Winston. And this one quickly to Lamb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 57 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Left side complete to Sharp.
The pass.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They're looking to throw this. Winston. Oh, that was dangerous.
Winston's pass.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Winston. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st and 10, Winston. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Winston now to throw on first down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defense